So America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, are the most valuable sports franchise, and they're looking to get back their winning ways this season.
Yeah, get back to the playoffs. The Cowboys have 4 big games featured on Fox NFL's America's Game of the Week. They got the Bears, they got the Commanders, they got the Eagles, and the Giants. And who better to talk about that than the owner of the Dallas Cowboys himself, Jerry Jones. Jerry, thanks so much for getting up with us.
Jerry.
We appreciate it. I guess the number one story that really caught us is the real-life story that your life was under threat. And if it wasn't for this miracle drugs with cancer, you had cancer, to come back. Could you tell everyone when you realized you had it and what this drug is?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, I just really didn't even recognize that it was terminal. And I listened to some good advice. I had some great doctors really all over this country. But in doing so, I tried something very experimental. And the people down at MD Anderson, I had a great doctor in Little Rock, Arkansas, and we got involved in a drug called PD-1. And it was experimental. It was very, very effective. I had several tumors at that time. They're all gone now. It's 15 years later, and they're just no tumors and haven't had for many years.
You know, Jerry, it's just an addition to your great story. In the oil business, then you buy the Dallas Cowboys. Being from Dallas myself, we know all about the franchise. It's the brand. How did you turn it into a massive brand?
Well, I'll tell you, sports did not have viability. You really do need enough in anything unless it's going to be a charity. You need to have enough viability to come back and go again. Well, you didn't have that in sports, any place. And I really was out over my skis. I had about a third of the amount that it took to buy the team and was fortunate to have been in that spot. Well, immediately I wanted my life's dream. And so minute I got there, though, I knew that there had to be other ways to involve our fans. Of course, marketing is always an obvious one. And the Cowboys really were a product of 1 and 1 not being 2. 1 and 1 is 3. And that third thing is that promotion you're talking about.
So 18, then 7 and 9, and then this whole thing turns around. But I did not know how close it came to going bust, how much money you were losing every day while your team was losing and the fans had not gotten behind you yet.
Well, of course, it was quite a challenge, really. Tom Landry, the great coach, was an institution, to say the very least. And as you could come into town here in Texas, the old hero coming into town, well, I was not that hero because Coach Landry was moving on. But we had to make a lot of changes, everywhere. And usually, if you don't make changes, whatever you entered the scene on was going to be too much, and you were usually going down. So you have to plan on making changes. In this case, those were the ones we made. And, of course, the bottom line in sports is winning. But you've got to be an operation that can go again as well. So we were fortunate to have those years that we had in the 90s, and I'm very proud of it.
You know, Jerry, Brian and I watch this show called Landman, and there was a scene in the show. It seems so real. I want to play it for the audience and then get you to respond to it. Let's watch it.
Okay.
I made my mind up a long time ago I was going to work with my kids. And so when I got to Cowboys, I got it so that we could all work together. I thought I was doing it for them. But the one that got the most out of it was me. That's the trick. Because that's going to be your glory. But I'm pretty proud of them Cowboys. I'm pretty proud of the stuff we've done in oil and gas. It pales in comparison to how proud I am to have lived my life working with my kids.
Jerry, I don't know if that was scripted or just an ad-lib, but it was a tearjerker.
Well, the lesson is called subject matter, really. And one of them is your kids. And if you have a conversation or you have any type of presentation in that case, that's got your kids in mind, there's a lesson for all of it. That strings a lot of strums and hearts. And it did at that time. The facts are that's a true story. And the real world is that we did get involved together. They, of course, were much younger. But a lot of these ideas were not mine. They were theirs as we've moved along. And not only that, they've executed them. So they've been great partners. And we don't have to worry about who's going to take over if I get hit by a car tomorrow.
Right. Jerry, you did the impossible. You changed a league that didn't want to change. You opened up marketing opportunities as you came in. So you're trying to win over Dallas. Then you have to win over the league that your ideas were right. Obviously, you proved to be right. It's in this new series on Netflix. Here's a clip of that.
There I was, 46, and I buy the damn Dallas Cowboys. But we weren't going to be the 70s Cowboys. I had a different vision. How about glitz and glamour, big city Cowboys? But just as important, I was dead set on being in business with my children.
So you just kind of laid it out there right in the beginning. The series is fantastic, but going to these Cowboys, because you're about winning another championship now, not looking back to the 90s. It's hard to imagine that without Micah Parsons. How close are you to getting a deal with him?
Mike is a great player, not a good player, but a great player. He knows more than anyone that it's a team thing. And so I know everybody's tired of hearing this, but you've got to put this puzzle together so that you can have some other people out there playing with Michael. That's the art of the deal, and that's why we're trying to get done. And we're trying to make this thing work. But we have all the appreciation in the world for what he can mean to the years ahead. We're proud to have him.
Right. You have to have room on your cap after you pay him. That's what you're saying.
Jerry, as a Cowboys fan, we're rooting for the Cowboys. Hopefully we can get a winning season this year. Thank you so much for joining the program.
And congratulations on your incredible career.
Well, you guys are great, and it's good to be on with you. And I've got a great lineage with Fox, boy. Rupert Murdoch, that started it all when he came on to Fox.
Right, he's a genius. All right, I'll see you. Thanks so much, Jerry Jones. Appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.